Hello, hello, and welcome. Billy's back, that being me, and back to some Pathfinder Kingmaker. I hope you're all ready for some more spectacular deaths. I am going to try to get a bit further this time. I think I might be a bit more conservative. I'll try to be less greedy in the early game because I do get a bit too greedy. I don't think I'll play on unfair yet, though. Let's try to get through hard first, right? Or let's even see if we can finish a game on hard. I kind of doubt it. I haven't played this game for a while, so that might be slightly problematic. Once again, so also for this run through, I've changed the build. I've actually made my own build, loosely based off of NFX Eldritch Archer build. And I think it's going to be a powerhouse late game compared to his build, but it's going to lose a little bit of base attack bonus. But who cares about base attack bonus? No, it's going to be fine. It's just going to lose 1 attack basically and 2 BAB. 2 BAB for level 8 spells instead of level 6 spells, I believe, is a pretty good trade. So we're going to be a bit more focused on the spell casting, and we won't be going Eldritch Scoundrel on this one. Instead, we'll be going Glutton, Thessalonian Glutton, which I find pretty cool because I don't think I've actually ever built a character using that class. And then when we get bored of the archer, we'll go back into a different build. I haven't actually, well, I have an old build. I can find it. I think I posted it on Reddit like a year ago or so. I might try that again. It was like a dual wielding Dex Rogue, Eldritch Scoundrel, I believe. Anyway, something like that, like a spellcasting critical hitting rogue. And basically to use, and it was also Eldritch Knight. I kind of like Eldritch Knight. I tend to play it a lot, or my characters always build towards Eldritch Knights. I could go for a bit more magical kind of character. I don't have any magical elfy ladies, do I? Whatever. It's human. Human is no good. Once again, this is the most important decision of the game, and I'm going to die of the first encounter. But once we've made our decision, we'll immediately carry on. This one would be good for the rogue, spellcasting rogue build. Because that's a half elf. Not seeing much here. Not convinced. Some Aasimars. Aasimar definitely by far the most OP race. I guess this could be anything. Well, maybe like a Dragon Disciple actually. / monk. I don't know why I always feel like I have to match my build to the portrait. I know that it's just, they're totally irrelevant and not necessary. But I always try to do that, especially for Pathfinder Kingmaker for some reason. I don't know why. That's Rogue. We'll actually be taking 1 level of Rogue. Of base Rogue. I was also thinking of taking... Maybe Vivisectionist would be better, but... I just like Rogue more. Like Vivisectionist, like everybody dips Vivi, right? So literally every single build dips into Vivi. So I was like, nah, Rogue will do the same for me. I don't care about the mutagen. It'll only be 2 levels, which is like 20 minutes still. It's enough for most dungeons, actually, but it'll only come very late. That's also a problem. That's a nice one. That's like a normal. I prefer like more normal, natural portraits, like not like too much porn, let's say, which is very common. It's taken a whole lot of weeding, and I still have quite some porny. Look at this shit. Like, what the fuck? Guess she's an archer though. Why would you have such a huge cleavage? It's so... It gets in the way, no? Right, tieflings. Oh, I think we'll actually go for one of the ones that I had in the beginning. Oh, this one is actually alright. It's a bit emo though, I'm not very fond of it. But at least it's a rogue. Using magic. Well, let's do it. That's what the hell. And it's an elf on top of that. Gender unspecific, so it could be a guy, I guess. What is this? A bulge? Is that a bulge? Or is he just... I think it's a girl. Let's make her skinny. Yeah, this is the most... Yeah, the elven portraits are nothing to write home about, aren't they? I mean, really. I mean, the model, the tunes, the portraits, of course, are up to you. But the in general, the models in this game aren't great. I would say. Look at these faces. Bad to worse. Annoying. I installed a hairstyle unlocker, but it doesn't seem like I can unlock much. This one is the most normal, I guess. Like as an archer, you wouldn't want to have your hair in the way, would you? I think I kind of prefer the first hairstyle actually, and with the first face. That's the most normal. Okay, left-handed because that's how we roll. I think you could make this build with a tiefling. There is a tiefling which is int plus dex, but you really want the int plus dex. It's a really good combination for this particular build. Any Eldritch Archer build. You could also go pure Eldritch Archer really, but I always like to spice things up a little, you know, keep it interesting. What color is that? Maybe we should go for hints of purple. Just feeling the hints of purple there. Black and purple. Actually a pretty good color combination, I believe. That's not very nice. Color purple. That's barely. That's fine. We don't care. We're not going to bother any further. So it's 14, 19. So I made it so often the other day that I know the distribution by heart, which is nice. Dump the whiz. Don't need that. 1 into K. Now we are going AT for this build. So we need mobility, trickery, stealth, and knowledge arcana at 4 before we get to... We're actually only going to go for 1 AT level, basically just to nab an extra sneak attack, and it doesn't delay our spell casting. So, and we go two levels of Magus to get the free attack right on, well, we basically right click a cantrip and forget it that we were ever Maguses, Magi, or Eldritch Archers. This is a true Eldritch Archer. I'll take Burning Hands for the Fangberry Cave. It can be useful there.
Damn this silly thing with grace. Away.
Annoying. Annoying.
Quickly. I lead.
Annoying.
Aim carefully. My skills.
We won't falter. Strike with. I do
Lame.
not find this to be useful.
Lame.
Wherever my leg. May I see all I see?
Interesting. A trivial task. Follow if you adventure.
They're all annoying. You know what? She's just going to be speechless. We had a name, but I forgot what it was. Let's go for... I'm getting annoyed by the portrait. I'm starting to feel that it's a guy, guys. No, let's just stick with it. It's going to die really soon anyway. Queenian. I think that means something in Lord of the Rings speech. So one thing I did forget though, while I was playing around with the build was, I know that the best in slot is Castigator Cloak, but you need to play evil for that, and I don't really like... Do we really care? Do we want to be that mid-maxi? I usually prefer Chaotic Good as far as alignments go. I guess, or Chaotic Neutral. Chaotic Good is fine. And we'll just make do. with whatever cloak, I think we'll find that will be more than decent. But maybe because I am losing base attack bonus, it might be silly of me. No, we're just gonna go for chaotic good. There we go. So this is a no reload run. I don't know if you've seen my other streams, a couple of Pathfinder Kingmaker attempts. Most of them ended in a painful death. So I'm also not gonna, well, until I need to actually read the dialogue, I won't be reading it much, basically. Because I've probably played through the mansion like 5 times. I have to say though, I haven't played it in a no reload fashion before, and it really makes it much more exciting. So if I was a bit better at the game, it might be a bit more entertaining though. That's what I was thinking. Like maybe I'm not good enough because like nobody wants to watch somebody like play the mansion 500 times because he keeps on dying. And to be honest, I thought I'd do a bit better, but that's because I was playing super greedy and then the game becomes easy, right? So I was like, well, I could play this game, no reload shouldn't be a problem. But then I forgot that I probably died a whole bunch of times early. And then later on, just, you know, because I was playing with a small party, my XP spiked and then I started sharing it.
You can't stay here.
And there are some tricks that you can abuse, which I was doing. And I will do if you get that far. Like, there's a huge intimidate check in Armag's tomb, for example. So it's random, I think, which spells you get assigned. But basically, if you turn off, oh, that was an auspicious start. Let's leave it at that. I actually think change shirt is better than what we have. Yes, it is. Oops, go in here. What was I saying? Damn it, lost my train of thought there. Anywho, the point is not to die as often as I was, because otherwise people will stop watching or will just not watch. So here, this is a case where Lindsay is basically immortal, so she has plot armor. So there's no reason for you to take any damage here, just let her tank. Oh, another crit. I mean, this can only mean good things, right? Literally only good things. So I'm looting almost everything. I know that it's not generally necessary, so I'm going to drop. How much is this worth? 6 gold, 20 pounds. I don't think that's worth it. As I was saying, I need every penny that I can get, but that's just going to bog us down. I think at some point I'll have to drop it anyway. Basically, and I'm going to turn off spell combat. So basically, we want to loot as much as possible so that we can hire 1 mercenary when we get to Oleg's. And I don't want to level 1 mercenary, so I will level myself up. I know that if you stay at level 1, it'll be a level 1 mercenary, but I won't be bothering with that because I actually want my mercenary to be like decently leveled. Well, oh my god, that was a shit damage roll when I actually needed the crit. Didn't get it, and Lindsay failed it. Oh, okay, that was good actually. Of course, obviously that was good. Not. Okay, oh nice, she landed the days, I should say. I think Lindsay needs to heal my buttocks. Okay. Oh no. With a -1? Okay, that's alright. That's healable. Oh, that was actually a decent roll. Oh, maybe not use that. Just use a acid splash. Oh, he used it anyway. Anyway, it's not a big deal. Okay, that was the first most difficult fight of the game. On to the second. Which, if you survive this fight, it's the most difficult fight of the game. You see what I'm doing there? You see what I did there? Just gonna grab the heavy mace, even though I don't think they're worth that much, but they're not as heavy as leather armor. Well, anyway. Loot, loot, loot. Looty, loot. Alrighty. Oh yeah, right. Here's a Mary cutscene. Oh, it's been really cold here. Okay, took to chill, relax. Yeah, okay, fine. Anyway, he spent all his magic missiles, so he's pretty useless. Oh, before I forget, nab those off of him. Probably. Oh.
What stupid?
Probably want to use those at some point. Nice, I'm not sure if they always have a potion of cure light wounds on them. I feel like they always have 3 daggers. Anyway, nice little bonus potion. Let's hope that we don't need to like burn through them. Just gonna check real quick. The old OBS. Okay, looking fine. Let's focus the webcam. So this is a really old webcam. It actually has a manual focus. Can you believe it? I didn't realize webcams had that. So I should have also fixed this problem that I had that the window kept on moving a little bit because I was on windowed mode, not windowed full screen, which I needed at first for OBS to capture. Anyway, that problem is solved, so let's not even mention it. Alright, so this is the second most difficult fight of the game.
Anything is possible. Any last wishes?
So Tertuccio is actually also going to set him on daze here. We're going to daze the melee guy, and hopefully we can just kill him. Oh, let's use that as well. We have a swift action to use, I believe. Or not. Okay.
Can you make an epic
Nice, we landed the daze.
And Lindsay was called forth. This is where I step in.
Okay. Nice.
Serves you right.
Oh, fine, we got this. Alright, this one was definitely easier than the previous fight. But it can actually be quite annoying for some reason. Well, usually it's annoying because you don't have any more magic missiles left on Tertuccio. But now, if they're both dazing, basically has a 50% chance to save every daze. Wait, let's check that. DC 10, right? So that's 50%. 45% chance to daze him because... Oh my god, I messed up already, boys. Cancel. Oh, I forgot to set my XP to... It's so annoying that it's not automatically set to this. This is actually very important because in the early game here, you're playing with one character or 2 or 3, right? Literally the first guy you kill, if you turn this option on, is 300 experience. If you have it off, he's 50 experience.
Anything else?
So, and as you can imagine, for a no reload run, it's actually quite important to get as much XP as possible. Which we're not getting at, which is, yeah, not good. But anyway, we'll just carry on. See where we strand. Man, and I made the mistake a bunch of times the previous time as well.
A lot. I don't tolerate fools.
Yes, you do. Alright, so we nabbed the gold because we're naughty. We're chaotic good, so we can get away with that kind of stuff, right? It's...
Oh, familia. As I
This game isn't as bad as some of the BioWare games. Well, okay, BioWare has some really great games, of course.
I wrote it like I saw it.
And storylines and characters. But some of them are also pretty bad, like KOTOR. It's not a bad game, it's fun, but the difference between good and evil in that game is just laughable. Like, if you're good, basically you're an idiot who gives money to everyone who asks for it. And if you're evil, you're like a murderous psychopath. And there's no, like, in-between. I think this game does that a bit better than KOTOR. But Baldur's Gate has way more... has a better nuance there, I'd say. Baldur's Gate is probably more... like... has had more influence on this game for sure than KOTOR. It's like... a bit under the radar, that game. I still enjoy it though. I've been playing it a little bit. I got the mood. Play some Star Wars for some reason. Alrighty.
you cannot
So for this one,
me.
oh yeah, she doesn't have charge there. She has it here.
Learn
Oh.
how to use it first.
Fine then, just stand over here. Once again, this is the most difficult fight in the game. Oh no, he saved. Bad news bears.
Worthy.
Okay. That's good. No, shoot him. Unfortunate. Tertuccio tried to daze him. Nice. Bravo, Jaethel. Well done. Okay, this should be easy then. Alright. More healing potions. As always, very welcome.
Trusting you here.
That is possible.
Maybe instead of messing around for hours again, I actually quickly
What troubles you?
check what the correct, like, the solution. I noticed I had a viewer the other day and I was stuck there, and within like a couple of minutes he was like, peace out. This guy, what's he doing? So let's just save you all that horribleness. Of course, no, my Google skills are failing me. I used to know it by heart, it's so weird. This one is a bit too, I know the solution, and I'm looking at one and it's like, no, that's actually wrong because it can be done way quicker. I know that you only need like 3 or 4 moves to get them all. I know there was actually a thread on Reddit, and this guy wrote a little script that calculated it for you. This one is also wrong, but it's fine. Let's just do this.
I will indulge you.
Apparently, I'm definitely sure that the one that I was using
Just letting the ink dry.
was like a start at the other side. Oops.
Time's wasting.
State your
Or 5, okay.
desire.
I should look it up. I know you could do it like, I did like 1, 2, 3, and then just like 1, 2, that was it. So that was 5 moves. How many moves did I use here? Oh, 5 moves. Okay, the same. Then I should stop whining. Oops, forgot to loot this thing. So here's the the 4th most difficult fight of the game. The hell? Oh wait. Okay, now, yeah, it's fine now. So yeah, shooting yourself in the foot XP wise like that is a no good. And it's a little silly in my opinion that they did it like that. I might just use that. Just to be sure to land something on him. And of course, if you use acid splash. How's it still alive? Okay, good. It kind of one-shot us there, you see? I don't think that you can die though at this part of the game. Like literally die. That you can go unconscious, but I don't think you can actually get a game over screen unless your whole party dies. But don't quote me on that. I'm not. I feel like maybe I'm lying. Maybe you can die here, like grayed out. That's what I mean by death. Grayed out portrait. Anyway, okay, on to the fourth, or what number fight are we at? Fifth most difficult fight of the game. Alright, let's see if we can get a good angle here without... See, if we can get a charge off, that would help a lot. Okay, that looks good. Let's set him to dazing once again. She's already dazing. Okay, good. Arrow him. Let's go. Oh no.
This body holds no more.
All right. Okay. Okay. Oh, that was good.
You deserved it.
I don't know why he decided to run past me there, but we should be glad he did. I think. Oh, maybe she can sing. That might help a bit. For oh no. Come on, daze. Daze. What is this guy? Nice. Immune to mind affecting. Perfect.
I don't.
Okay, I see. So I will be mostly using companions. I think I'm going to use one mercenary slot. Just because, well, we need it basically. Like Octavia is not good enough as a wizard. I'm sorry. I know she's a nice character and all, but
How curious.
she just has her 8 constitution makes her super annoying to have in your party. She immediately gets fatigued. She can't like move around on the what's it called? The overmap, the world map. So yeah, I generally just I hire one merc.
Grotus, I can sense your silhouette.
I'm actually going to turn this off and this off here.
Hovering over me. That's impossible. Yeah.
All right, Harren. Because first of all, we don't make that check. Apparently, Tartuccio has a higher diplomacy than we do. And that's because we don't really have much charisma to begin with. But we will be putting points in charisma as we go along. Actually, no, what am I saying? Of course we won't. What am I saying? We're going to go 100% for Dex. Yeah. But, I mean, we're going to be putting points into Persuade. That's what I was trying to say. We're going to put points into Persuade. And then we're also going to take Deceitful at some point in the game, if we get that far, of course. So the reason I took off, what's her name's armor is that now she'll get a +7 athletics check instead of a +2, I believe. Oh my lord, she failed. That's not good. Try again. She succeeded that one. Okay, that's fine. I think that's an important one, I guess.
You have my attention.
Now let's also not forget to have her re-equip her armor. What's his armor? Okay, it's the same. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna turn on... Valerie is one of my favorite companions, especially stat-wise. She's just really good all-around stats. She can also be the face of the party. You can build her in a ton of different ways. I'm gonna give it to Harem. Because one fighter level is almost never wasted, and she doesn't have any wasted feats. I really hope that in Wrath of the Righteousness, like the characters
Don't hesitate.
won't be like too straight-jacketed, you know? Your companions, I mean. Because I do like building them differently, I guess. I'm also going to be using a different version of Reggie. Because I won't be using Lindsay. For plot reasons, and also she's not great. Stats-wise. So this fight in general should not be a problem, but I did of course forget to buff, so let's do that now. Okay, apparently they're just gonna wait there.
Share your will.
Alright, so I don't have any more inflict... Well, actually, Harem has one, doesn't he?
Still here.
Oh, heal. Thought he had an inflict. Oh wait, he has it as a scroll. Perfect, we'll just use it on Jethel. Alright, nice roll there, bro. We'll use this. Lindsay can sing. And
Well, sorry, was lost in thought.
let's go. Jethel can charge.
I prefer immortal.
Immortal. Jethel's voice acting really pisses me off. It's so annoying. It's the one reason that I can't have her on my party. Oh well, there goes Jethel. Okay, there's that guy.
Serves you right.
Okay, I'm gonna have to pause here. We have a baby problem. we should be back in business. I hope the baby's a bit better. We had a slight kerfuffle. Well, no. Normally he doesn't need to eat at this time, but it seems that he was still hungry, so we're just giving him an extra bottle now. He seemed very upset. So how are we doing here? Lindsay's done. Oh yeah, she's... How about ourselves? We got that. That's all we can do. Okay, maybe not both of them on him. That's fine. Okay, that's a good start. Okay, well, Tartuccio is down. It's not a problem. I think we should be fine. Where is Amiri? Oh, there she is. Oh, I wish her targeting. Oh, anyway, it's fine. Okay, we got rid of his mirror images. Still got 3 archers though.
Sister, protect me.
Good girl, Amiri. She can't actually die, I think, even if she goes down to 0. Alright, we did it. We summoned a Hydra. Okay, first we loot and then we speak to Jamandi. Let's also not forget to fiddle with the XP settings. I pick up daggers. They're worth 1 gold and they weigh 1 pound or whatever. Yeah, it is a pound. So they're generally worth it in my opinion. They are sort of worth it. I mean, at some point it's not worth it anymore. But for the early game when we really need to scrounge all the money we can, it's worth it. I'm gonna go set it back to this. And now we really need to pray that we make these persuade checks with our pretty abysmal persuade score. So let's hope for the good rolls.
Thank you for your
This is one that's not important. Only had to roll a 6 though. This one is more important. 45% chance to... Anyway, fine.
She knew very well you were fighting. Really?
Alright, I think that one is the one that gets you 750 XP. I don't know exactly which one it is, but one of them gives you 750 XP, you see? If you fail them all, I know for sure that you don't get this 750 XP.
While you're away. And now...
So, that's a good sound, the sound of music.
Surviving a...
Alright, Lindsay. Nice, we all got a level. So our second and final level of Magus. So Trickery, I think go 1 more for Persuade at least. And let's see, do we want, maybe Snowball. Anyway, I'm just gonna use these slots for True Strike basically, that's all. So doesn't really matter here. So my favorite build for this lady is Gish. Make her a dragon. Wait. No, I don't want to go Gish yet. I want to go Monk. Scaled Fist. Yeah, I think this one level of Monk will really help her tankiness in the long run, and she'll be able to use robes in the long run. And then I won't need to take the armor casting feats. But so important mobility here for obvious reasons, and persuade is also important for her. Crane style. Complete. Yeah, Lindsay, as I said, I'm gonna dump her as soon as we can, so I'm just gonna quickly go through her. Usually I think I would give her, I make her use the bow basically. Maybe make her go Eldritch Knight. Okay, so it is important though to pick Grease here. It'll make some of the following encounters much easier. So for Amiri, I like this, well, her class is horrendous and her stats are pretty horrendous. So she can do a lot of damage though. The horrendous part is this 13 dex. It's painful, and then no mental stats whatsoever. So you can't dip like Monk with her to make her somewhat sustainable. You know, yeah, she's just not great, unfortunately. I'll go for perception. What else should go here? Lore, nature, maybe. Athletics, because again, this doesn't matter for her at all. She doesn't have the cognitive strength to cast these spells. Although maybe like once we get some items, but I don't think I'll be using her. But just in case we need her, I will take reasonable spells that normal people would take. Okay, let's go. And I need to not forget to enable combat spell strike, whatever it's called. Alright, I'm actually enjoying Pathfinder Kingmaker. I haven't played it in so long. It's actually
You make an epic pose? I need inspiration.
It's actually really fun. Strength. There. Usually I put charge at 1. It's too late now anyway, it doesn't matter. Okay, she doesn't need that. Doesn't need to see that. We don't need to see that. Okay, doesn't matter either. Just go in. Spellcasting, right click a cantrip. I like just the visuals of Ray of Frost, but in general, but it doesn't matter, the damage is so low. The point is to get the second attack here. Generally, more things resist cold, especially in the late game. Almost everything resists cold. Oh, who crit there? Valerie? Valerie going Super Saiyan. Oh, and Mary. Nice. 1 pelt. Anyway, those aren't worth much. So we're suffering from heavy encumbrance. The only reason is that Amir is fatigued after raging. I'd like to make her like Vivi. What is the billion? Something like Vivi, Booter, and you can actually have her use a medium shield or something. And she's actually she can get decent AC with the Vivisectionist stuff. What's it called? Mutagen, because that also adds to your natural armor class. So it stacks with a bunch of other stuff, I believe. So I made a mistake here. I should have rested before we came in, because this next fight is actually I can't. Can I camp? Can I camp here then? No. I can't leave. Alright, I just made this fight a whole lot harder than it needs to be. But I guess we have this. And we're just going to quaff all the potions to heal ourselves up a bit. That's fine. It's more important for our frontliners. Can ignore Lindsay's low health, that's no problem. How many hit points? What's her hit points at actually? Oh, we could also give her some better armor. That's definitely going to make a small difference. And that's fine. Let's reset like so, like so, like so. We should still be fine. Even though I do prefer to rest before this fight. I guess if we will win actually. I'm not too worried, not too concerned. We should be absolutely fine. It's just a shame I had to use some potions here. Lawful neutral. I'll go for the neutral goods.
Lindsay the Magnificent?
Relax, Linzers. So this is why we wanted Grease. It's literally for this encounter and the next one actually. Plop it down right there. Beautiful. Pure perfection. Oh no!
Stay behind me.
That's when turn-based mode is definitely better. I will be playing with turn-based mode. Oh, of course it's raining, so our archers are pretty much useless. Okay, why did you have to walk like that? That's the stupidest way to walk. No, no. Wow, she keeps on saving though, that's good. Alright, alright. Once again, there was very little problems. This fight is not so tough. This is not the hardest fight in the game. The next one is the sixth hardest fight in the game. The one after this one. I think the weather's bad, guys. We get it, game. Okay, let's see if we can sell our stuff. I generally just turn everything on and offer. And just the torches we can use. We don't need the nunchucks. Let's make sure that we're not selling stuff that we need. The faux shard. I'm just thinking, maybe it's better to give Amiri a faux shard if I'm going to use her. I think, but maybe I'll just buy the masterwork one if we do that anyway. Okay, anything else that we really need to keep? I don't think so. I feel like usually I have a bit more money here. Is anybody going to be using that? I don't think so either. Amiri, sorry, Valerie at some point maybe, but she'll be using mage armor and this doesn't stack with mage armor, so there's no point. Right, so we can also sell the food. Basically, we need to get 2,000 to be able to buy a merch. But the mercs, interestingly, doesn't actually cost 2,000. It costs like 1,600, but you need to have 2,000 in your inventory for it to work, for you to be able to buy him. We'll get more money though. So we're at 1,100. I feel like I should have more at this point. You can always sell this, it's 187. It can come in useful though at some fights later in the game, but at that point we should have other ways to solve blindness though. Okay. So the bandits are going to attack. I always ask them to put the alchemist fire at the gate. I think it's way more useful than tracking them yourselves. Gonna look around, but because of the rain, we're gonna fail these perception checks, I think. I'm afraid. Let's just wait a couple of seconds to see if the rain will pass. It shouldn't last that long. It's been going on for a while now. The reason that I'm waiting is that you get, if I recall correctly, -6 penalty on two perception checks. And if we want to place traps and tar, which we really do, we need to pass our perception checks. Oh, but meanwhile we can talk to Bokken, because sometimes you can convince him to help you. If we can do that, the fight will also be a lot easier. Ah, here we go, we get the option now. I wonder what determines whether you get this option now. I haven't gotten it in so long. Of course, we fail it. Okay, the rain is past. Nice. But I really wonder what determines whether you get that perception check on... Maybe it is a perception check for Bokken as well, for that dialogue option. So we got the traps and the tar for a change. We get both. I think that's the first time since I've been doing these no reload runs. This run seems to be blessed. Blessed run. Okay, let's wait for the attack. I'm not too concerned right now. Oh, I should have changed my spellbook though. I always forget to do that. Now the decision is whether I'm going to play greedy or not. Alright. Sing. We're going to place a grease, of course. But we want to be a little careful. where I think we found our spot though. This is going to be the perfect place. Okay, I'm not too concerned. Oh no. Oleg is down. Alright. See, this is Amir's problem. Damn, AC is so low. I'm gonna give her like crane style as well, though. Not through monk level, just through selecting the feats that are necessary for it. Alright. Ouch. Not bad. So we did it. Oh, I got hurt there. Anyway, it's fine. We're gonna get a full heal after this. I think clubs are not worth picking up. Yeah, definitely not. Got a nice little cloak there. Oops, and I pick up the club. Anyway, it's fine. We can sell it almost straight away, so it's not such a big deal. We could even pick up all the armors and just sell them immediately anyway. There's no reason not to. I think Oleg gives us a little bit of money now. Yes, it does. Let's go. Let's see if we can unlock this thing.
I failed. I'm sorry.
Oh, we both failed. We are failures. Tigger is actually quite useful. Usually I give him, I give him to my main character, Lower Nature Perception. Mary is actually probably the best one to make use of him. Stacks the best. And let's have a nap. Alright.
Hear me. Aid. Salvation. This fog, it enshrouds.
Alright, I understand. Farewell. Cheerio. I'm getting annoyed by the portrait I chose. It's ugly. I don't know what got into me. Oh, I have this mod installed. Visual adjustments. Select overrides. No. It's actually really nice. Like you can select, you can change like your doll, portrait. Oh, here we go. Let's just go for... I know which one I want. That one. There we go, perfect. And one thing that I do like to do is that you can give them tattoos from kineticists, if I remember correctly. The colors are fine. Where was it again? Is it select equipment? No. Select overrides. Maybe it was here. Nah, it's fine. It's not such a big deal. I just remember that I could add tattoos. Oh, override tattoos. Is that it? I believe so. Let's give her the wind tattoo. I think it's white, so... Oh, right, she's wearing armor now, so you can't see it. So it was totally pointless. But there you go, the tattoos are visible. But it depends what class I'll be, so that'll override the tattoos. Oops, don't need to go up here actually, been here. So now we're gonna go to Oleg, sell more stuff. And hopefully we'll have more than 2,000. We're not even close. How is this possible? $88? I usually have no trouble getting to 2,000. Well, I guess we could just sell that. And I even sold the bracers, and I usually don't sell them. That's weird. I feel like I must have not looted something. Oh, that chest, I think, in the bedroom that I didn't open. I think normally I managed to open that. I think that was it. There we go. 2061 should be fine. And we'll speak to Anoriel 8 Eyes. I agree. So let's make a guy. Because it's a bit female heavy, this party at the moment. And we're all for balance and equality in all things. Not really. Some people are simply born more equal than others. It's just how it works. Such is life. See, I'm gonna make him a Sylvan Sorcerer. It looks like a sleazy guy. Sleazeball, a Spanish sleazeball. Whoops. I don't think that was racist. Yeah, this is a Spanish non-sleazeball. He's fine. Black. Man bun. Damn son, you got a man bun. This is the hair that he has. Let's make him a bit skinny. No. Hey. Handlebars. Yeah, that's his mustache. Swarthy. Here we go, this is him. It's literally him. Human, yeah, correct. Stork. So mercenaries get a lower point buy than your main character. Let's have a look at his colors again. Greenish and what is that? Black? Green and black. Green and black. Something like that. And so yeah, they get a lower point buy, but for sorcerers, it's absolutely fine. You don't need any stats except for one. Charisma. And I think I put these at 15 and 15. Yeah, I think that's how I do it. This is my Sylvan Sorc Merc. They're really straightforward. I think there's builds out there if you really care. What do I want to put it in? Perception, I think, is smart. Yeah, you just want to have as many characters with perception just to have higher chance to perceive things, obviously. Lore Nature will help with hunting. Actually, maybe it's not so useful. And Knowledge Arcana is also not so useful. Stealth might be useful. Actually, no, we'll be doing stealth. Could go for mobility to have somebody that actually will... I'll put all his points in mobility and maybe I'll put them all into... Who is going to be the hunter in our group anyway? I'll just put them in here for now, just in case we need them. No, mistake. Spell focus, conjuration. Greater spell focus, conjuration. It's an obvious choice, really. I believe. Well, lots of people take spells, but I don't actually like spell specialization. Because a lot of level variable stuff for the spells that we will be casting are not interesting, like Grease. It doesn't actually show the effects of Grease, but like Grease, What is the other one? Glitter dust. I was thinking though, is extend better? It can be useful to like stick in magic missiles though. Okay, maybe I will go for it. And for now though, doesn't add damage. Don't think it does anything. But we'll do grease. Grease, most important by far, and mage armor. For our cat.
Our time has come.
Burn! Slice! Let's shake.
No, I think I like this Scottish. Billy McBill. Let's make him chaotic evil. No, let's just make him totally neutral. No, chaotic evil. It doesn't matter. But I think there is a staff that might be good for him. But I'm not sure if I don't think I've played Varnhold's Lot, the DLC, yet. And let's grab a quest from her. I'd be happy to help. Oops. So we're gonna help her find her wedding ring. I'm gonna actually take a nap here, just so that we can, oh, and also reset my own spell book before I forget. Yeah, I think we'll just go with that for now. Just when we need it to hit, you know, in this situation, we'll be sure to hit. Now, the choice, to take a Miri or not. I'm feeling the greed like itching at me. We need to grab quest from Bokken. Can I help you in any way? Alright, I'll try to help. Show me what you have. I have 400 left. Actually, what we do need to buy is Masterwork Composite Bow. If he sells one. I think he does. Where is it? Longbow, not composite bow. Is this a Masterwork longbow? Does this... It's not a Masterwork composite bow, so I won't get the damage there, will I? Here we go. Masterwork composite longbow. Well, why the hell would you buy a Masterwork longbow? Yeah. We also need to buy rations. So we have 4. We're gonna be 3. Ooh. See, normally without a merch you'd be able to buy this bag of holding already. Anyway. It's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Is that enough? 440? Should be. And I can actually sell the other bow, which should be worth 100 or so. Yeah, it's worth 100, and she should wear the cape. So 12 with 3 characters, 4 arrests. I think we should be fine. I just need to not be unlucky. I think we're going to be absolutely fine. We're going to do it. And I'll let Amiri join later. But at this point, I want to scale the most important characters in the party. Then I'll take Amiri. Hopefully before we... Well, we won't have good perception now, though. That's a bit of the downside here with this party. So traps might become a problem. So the nice thing of having a Sylvan Sork is that the animal companion also increases your carrying capacity. And the reason I chose a leopard, I know that Smilodon has the highest DPS, but at level 7, I think, or 6, they become large. And companions that become large, they'll end up blocking you in corridors and just end up being a total nuisance. And they're generally only very helpful in the early game, the animal companions. They tend to fall off in the late game and they just end up dying all the time. So when they're so big and getting in the way, it's just annoying. You spend hours buffing your animal companion and he gets one shot. What do you want from me? So he gives us a quest to kill the Stag Lord. The reason I went here first is because if you don't, he'll start haunting you and you won't be able to rest properly. And which will mean you become exhausted, which makes traveling annoying, and it's just in general very annoying. Let's see if we can finally get past the old sycamore. We just want to kill some wildlife, man. That's all. Kill some wildlife, you know. We just need to be a little lucky. So the last time I got killed by a ginormous frog, and I thought like all the frogs were just giant frogs, but apparently there's one boss frog, and it totally destroyed me. Okay. So yeah, that's about all we need, and we can have it motto. Actually, no, what am I doing? Days, of course.
I'm listening.
Okay. Oh. No. Misclick. It's fine though. I don't actually think we'll lose any of this. Well, the one spell that we cast. Just wasted some loading time though. I was like, what is that? Is that like... Does that open up a tab? Man. See, we have a young baby and the lack of sleep... Well, lack of sleep is definitely a thing. And he's 4 months now and he's still not really exhibiting any kind of natural cycle. But it's normal, apparently. It can take up to, it can take a long time. Alright, so charge. Just attack and attack. We should be fine. I'm not too worried. What's Valerie's AC now? 26, okay, right? That's pretty decent. No, not our cat. Oh, let's put him on defensive fighting. So we have no other methods other than resting to heal the cat. At the moment, until we get a cleric. So with this build, I'll be getting sneak attack damage much sooner because won't have to wait till level 3 from Eldritch Scoundrel. We'll just get it at level 3 instead of at level 5. Ooh. I think we way overdid the damage there. Maybe we should just start playing turn-based every turn. Oof. Just so that that kind of stuff won't happen. If we're playing turn-based. I'm not a huge fan of turn-based, to be honest. I don't mind it in this game. Actually, it's surprisingly how much I don't mind it. I used to really despise it. It used to be total elitist prick. Can we give it to him like that? No. Alright. We got shitty rolls there, by the way. 3 hit points. twice. Alright. Not bad. Maybe he should cast Major Armor on himself, actually, before I forget.
I found something interesting.
Potato. So let's see again now if there's two different frogs, in which case I'm actually going to target the scary frog. Never mind.
Here.
I don't see another frog at the moment, so we're just going to go for this fella.
Never a dull moment.
Oh, there's the other guy. Greater giant frog. Oh, you see? Oh, nice. No, I automatically retargeted. Maybe we should actually grease him. Wasted a grease, but you know what? That's absolutely fine. We'll take it. That's a decent amount of XP, actually. Can't believe, see, you learn something new every time you play. I didn't know until the last time that this was not a normal frog.
I'm listening.
Maybe I should have bought more healing pots, actually. Actually, we were almost out of money, so you know what? That's fine. This is fine. How much am I to next level? Where's my experience? Doesn't show? Where should I be looking? Geography? No. Marshall? Probably not. Oh my god, it's right in front of me. This is the lack of sleep. What? 700 away? Oh, that's not good. I thought it would be better. Yeah, it's because I missed a bunch of XP in the early game. Normally it would be level 3 right now, after killing those frogs. So this is another fight which can go wrong, and I will actually be using grease here for sure. Well, that was our cat. That was... Oh my god, we don't have any okay. Okay, Billy Bob. I think we're just gonna drop one more grease to make sure they stay down. And I think we have Alchemist Fire. Oh, he has scrolls. Let's go for those first. We also have scrolls here. We can actually go for this. And we can go for this. And then we can go for Snowball. Oh, Billy. Come on, don't die, Billy. Here we got one. Now it's time for her to cast that. Oh my god, we died. Alright, Amiri it is. We're not going to mess around with that anymore. I'm just going to take Amiri and we won't have any of these problems. I'm done with it. We're just going to have to be slower in the early game, more methodical. The reason that I'm doing this small party is because we want to get to level 5 before we recruit Tristan. Because when we recruit Tristan at level 5, he can cast Animate Dead. And that'll make our life so much easier. Too bad it's a crossbow. Otherwise it would have been acceptable. I don't mind this one so much. But yeah, we kind of want a bow there. I think I like that one the most anyway. This one looks like slutty elf. This might be enough. Once again, Billy stuck at portrait selection. Alright, this was the other one I was thinking. This one is acceptable. You know what? I think I'm gonna go for... I like the one with the green hair. We're gonna go for the green haired one. Where is it? This one is also acceptable. No bow though, but that one. Ah, this one. Or this lady. This one looks like a lady. This one looks more like a human being, like a normal person. Definitely go with that. And the normal face, fine. Left hand. Okay. We're not really gonna bother too much with that. Okay, I promise to myself, hereby, Amiri, Billy, Amiri is gonna be in your party. No more greediness. No more messing around. We're just gonna go, the four of us. Amiri, myself, Billy Bob McFarlane, whatever his name is, the Scottish guy.
We cannot be. Let us bide our time. Aim carefully. Let us be careful.
That was alright, actually. I think I put none, though. I think that was a wise choice there. Do we have a good name? So I once looked up like something like a Lord of the Rings elf name. Queen meant something or other, but I forgot, like, you know, Arrowfall or something like that. All right. I'm just gonna look up the abilities for Amiri. Did I have it in my notepad? I have a little notepad file where I keep my builds that I want to use, that I tinker around with. Here we go. You know, the problem is that, like, all these builds they have that people make, they all conflict. Like, they all want the same equipment. So it's like impossible to ever get the stats that people think that you should get. Yeah, okay.
Where are they?
There it is. Just to make sure that, you know, don't mess around too much. Of course, now I'm getting ahead of myself, assuming that we'll be fine.
Unfortunately.
And anyway, the last playthrough, I didn't think I had Amiri in my party, so it'll be fun to have her in my party for a change. And I think this build should work.
Really?
Should work out all right. I have it turned off in the settings to not show tutorial, but what can you do? Yeah. It's funny how all those builds they want your own as amulet. It's like there's only one. You're literally supposed to put it on every character. Please. So, let's see how this archer goes. If we die in... the thing is, I want to play the character a little bit. Like, you know, if I die at level 10 or something, I'll be much more inclined to try a different build, but I just want to get a bit further with this particular build, especially since this is a build of my own creation, which is probably going to fail miserably, but we'll see how it goes. It's going to have a bit of a rough time in the early game, but I felt like the other one that I was using was also not great in the early game because basically it had low damage. And with this one I'm going to have sneak attacks 3 levels earlier, or 2 levels earlier. So it's quite a big difference in my opinion. Alright, let's turn off this.
You're just in speak.
Alright, that went pretty well. And of course the first guy that you kill, he can't kill you, he's like...
What troubles you?
So, wanna cast Daze, we want him to cast that. We want Lindsay to sing.
And Lindsay was called for.
Okay, and we're all just gonna go for him.
Can you make an epic pose? I need
We missed.
inspiration.
Oh no. Hit. Oh. How does he get... Oh my god, this is not going well. Okay, we have a magic missile scroll. Heal, oh man, he's -6. Did we just what?
Miserable. Last chapter.
Oh my god, we actually lost. Okay. As I said, this is one of the hardest fights in the game. Imagine doing it on unfair. I mean, the thing is that ranged characters are pretty weak in the early game. Oh, come on, show me. Ranged characters are pathetic in the early game, damage-wise. So that's a big problem. We already decided on the portrait. We're going to go with the green-haired lady. Now it's just a matter of finding it. It was somewhere around here, wasn't it? Oh, too many portraits. Stop it. Down. Maybe green-haired lady wasn't lucky. Let's go with the tried and trusted one, which had a good opening. She generally does well, you know. Joking. Like it matters what portrait you... It's a very important choice. I'm sorry guys, it is. It just is. It's green and blue. Nice. And 14, 19, 12, dump, 16, 11, persuade, stealth, trickery, mobility, point blank shot. All very logical choices for a... And here maybe I just not take that. Well, anyway, who cares? Color spray might be useful. If the game gives me a color spray for this part of the game, it would actually be mildly useful. Or a...
I'm unexpected. This will hurt.
Hey, away,
Yeah, none.
rascal.
Definitely. Bum, 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 bum. Morwen. There we go. That's some lady from Lord of the Rings, isn't it? This time the name just came down to me. And pray to the gods of the Pathfinder universe that we get through the mansion at least. And I will be using Amiri this time. No more tiny party. Just going to kick out Lindsay, replace her with a Sylvan Sork. Going to go to...
Greetings.
Oh wait, and also let me...
I am unfortunately excellent.
Imagine if I was level 3 with those Satsuwattles, whatever they're called.
My name's Lindsay. Nothing weird. You know what? And then I thought, really?
So, I got color spray. That's actually useful. Mildly useful. I want to play a gnome. Gnome. That uses like illusion specialization. And because illusion has some pretty decent spells in it actually. Not all great. Maybe a gnome that uses like a gnome that uses rapiers. Rapiers and Elder Scoundrel. Oh, it's sounding fun actually. That sounds pretty fun. Or maybe instead of... Get out of my room.
You can't.
Instead of Elder Scoundrel, we go like... Slayer. 3 levels of Slayer. To get the sneak attack and the feats for dual wielding. It'll help a little bit. And then we go Thessalonian Glutton. 5 levels, I believe, that we need for level 3 spells. With Illusion, Thessalonian Illusion Glutton. And then we go EK. And then we finish it off with 2 more Slayer levels. Oh, that sounds fun. But I'll have to design it. I usually design... I use a Bag of Tricks mod to design builds. I basically have a save file that I just mess around with in the throne room, and I can just give it like infinite XP, and then I use and give it infinite money to use the respec mod. Basically that's how we do it. So now I should wear this, let's not forget, and this, because I didn't do that in my previous death. Also, let's turn off this. Let's activate that.
Time's wasting.
Let's have him cast that.
Just letting the ink.
Days that. All right, let's go. This is gonna go well. I can feel it already. How is he getting? How is he flat-footed? Oh my God, not going that well.
Serves you right.
Maybe Linzer's. Just heal him. How much is he? He's a 0. Okay, that's better. At least we can heal him. Okay, 2.
You deserved it.
Perfect. Okay.
Any last wishes?
He can just go for days and we can save the magic missiles for later. No, I told him to use days. Perfect. We have no rush. The chance that he saves twice versus days is pretty low. The one is DC 13 and the other one is DC 15. That's a really hard one to save against. The 2 shields days is pretty good apparently. I will just be patient here. Lindsay doesn't need to continue singing either. But I should be able to hit him. We're not in combat. We're not getting any combat penalty here. Okay. Now it's just a matter of time until he's saves twice versus it, of course. Okay, we hit him finally. AC is 20. So we need to roll higher than a 15. Oops.
I don't tolerate fools.
Well, you'll tolerate me. It's alright, Linzers. And you know, if I find that I'm like dying too often, even like I manage to get to, I might consider doing a different kind of run, just to go for a full playthrough with the, and just focus on like making quirky characters, and maybe making the, I don't know. But I have to say, I am enjoying the no reload style, but I really need to get a bit further in the game because I know that people won't be very intrigued by watching me like constantly die against low level stuff. It's much more fun to watch somebody die versus the last boss in the game, for example, or like, you know, the Stag Lord fight or something like that. By the way, I did have the, yes, okay, XP properly set. Not that I would have restarted, but I don't want to make that mistake so often. That's pretty bad. It's pretty important to start off with the XP, like sharing just with the current party members. I could have showed you the amount I got for the first assassin that you kill. It's so much more than if you have it disabled. And it really does make a difference in the early game. Okay, so this is the second hardest fight in the game. So here, maybe go for that.
I wrote it like I saw it.
Go for that.
This is where
Do
I
that.
Always have a second plan.
Do that.
Let's make this quick.
Okay. But he can daze now, maybe.
Leave this one to me.
All right.
Die already.
Should be fine. Perfect.
anything else?
Honestly, I'm really looking forward to the second game.
What have we here? Who said we were how would
If what they say is true, that they really tried to focus on the writing for the second game, then it's very promising. Because that's one of the weaker points of Pathfinder Kingmaker, and it's still like very acceptable writing, I would say, like passable. It's not like cringingly bad. It is at some points, to be honest. It's just a little simple, maybe. And whereas
Oh,
I find Divinity Original Sin, for example, to extremely cringy. I just find it unplayable. I can't stand the characters, the way they're written, and the dialogue choices are just so cheesy. I don't know why. I just can't stand it. Anyway. That's also my problem with Baldur's Gate 3. Such a shame what they did to my boy.
Trusting you here.
I know a lot of people love Larian, but I'm not one of them, unfortunately, for those people. And I don't even mind turn-based. I don't really care about the combat mechanics. I just care about the writing. Right, let's try not to die here. Today we've died in 2 new places. The first fight, literally, and at the snake guys. But this time we're gonna take Amiri. We should be fine now, though. With we really should be fine here. Did she win the initiative roll? Yeah, she did. Okay, and then charging is definitely a good choice, I think. Tartuccio rolled a 20, I guess. 3.
Time to get my hands dirty again.
Okay, no, can we? Nice, but didn't get him. That's unfortunate.
this can't
Oh no.
be over.
All right. This might be okay still, though. I could go for the color spray here. What other fights are there? Yeah, the next fight actually might be better to keep it for that. I think we should be able to daze him. Yes, we can. And then we can just move away into safety. And then daze him.
You deserved it.
Yeah, we should be fine. No problems, after all. Jaethal can't die. Perfect. Let's hope she rolls a decent heal. That is actually not bad at all. How is it again? Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3.
My patience is running thin.
1,
And Lindsay was called
2,
forth.
3, 4.
I don't tolerate
5.
fools.
Oops.
You have my attention.
All right. So yeah, maybe we'll be fine without animate dead on Tristan. It's not the end of the world, really. Okay, let's get killed by the ooze.
You cannot stand against me.
So maybe just cast something that'll do damage, you know, and cast that. Oh my god, this is not good. This is not good at all. Do we have anything that she can use? No. Oh, I think we picked up a Wand of Magic Missile, didn't we? Yes, we did. Okay.
Any last wishes?
Just die already!
But why did she not? She failed to. She failed her UMD check.
This was not supposed to happen.
This is not good. Why are you so slow, Lindsay? No!
A miserable last chapter.
GG. Killed by the ooze. And I was just saying, we've died to so many new places, things today. What's this? Doesn't matter. Main menu. This game is merciless. It's so merciless. Like, what was I supposed to do there? I mean, that was an example of ranged sucking in the early game. Having a monk with 2 attacks at that point using the nunchucks makes it so much easier. Go for the hotter than your daughter. Which one was it again? This one? I think it was just that one. Right, carrying on. Right-handed this time. We're just... Maybe that was a problem. Maybe we're just super clumsy. That was definitely a problem. Oops, wrong. Okay, ding, ding, ding. Okay. Didn't end up using the color spray, unfortunately. Probably actually, it's fine that I didn't. There was no point at which I could have used it, really. And magic missile. Okay. What do we call the other one? More. I like that one. We're just gonna go with that. What are we missing? None. Okay. When in doubt, save. Words to live by. Thing is, as soon as we have a couple of levels, we'll be much harder to kill. The game just doesn't scale linearly, really, in my opinion. As soon as you get like a cloud kill and you know, delay poisoned communal, it really becomes a joke, and that's what I'm used to playing because I forget how the early game is, and I'm just used to like walking through the rest of the content, killing everything. And I know I need to reload here and there, but never too much, and I never felt like really difficulties. Okay, let's actually try to get... Okay, we got color spray and magic missile again. Okay. Damn slime. Okay, Lindsay, leave me alone. One thing that I do hope they change in Wrath of the Righteous is the paper dolls. Like, they can definitely use some work. They're not amazing, I'd say. Not amazing. I have it there. Whoa, let's not forget to... And I'll show off like the difference in XP right now. If you have this... Oops, that's not what we want. You'll see what XP I get. We kill him now. 54 and 222. So it's like 276 XP. Almost 300 XP. If you have that turned off, you get 9 and 50. So like 60 XP. That's a significant difference, I'd say. So now you can skip this, it's not necessary, but once again, we need every penny that we can find. Okay, trigger this fight. I turned off that combat casting, yes I did. That slime is so problematic. And to be honest, I was feeling like, it's weird that I didn't have any problems with it up to now. With none of the runs through the mansion. I was like, oh, maybe I underestimated him, because I did remember dying to it previously. Just watch me die to it now, every single run. Alright, so once again, Lindsay can go cast that. You can cast that. Turn that on. There. Okay, let's all three go for this fella.
Can you make an epic pose?
Perfect.
Just die already.
How is that possible? We can't resurrect him. We literally can't resurrect him. Okay, we can. Maybe 2 of these will work. But Lindsay's gonna die before she gets them off, I think. That's 1. Okay, he is alive.
Time to get my hands dirty again.
Serves you right.
Like, okay. We should be alright, but man, we took a lot of damage here.
You deserved it.
Gotta be joking me. Alrighty, well we did it. I don't feel especially proud though. I'm gonna drop that hide armor. We'll just carry the armors for now. And if we have problems with weight, we'll just drop some of them. Okay. All right. Okay, Mary. Yeah, it's not a problem, this fight. It's not a fight. There we go.
I think that's a
Cutscene time. Yeah, now I was thinking about maybe like making a save after the mansion and then resetting at that point if I die. Like, but then I was thinking that's not fun. That's basically taking the fun out of, you know, watching me fail the mansion. So I don't think that's a good idea after all. It's not like the mansion is so time consuming anyway. Alright, so this fight is going to be trouble if we're unlucky. And we can be sure one thing, and that's that we're unlucky. I don't really want to spend any healing potions on him. Alright. Shitty rolls on the healing potions again, as per usual.
I wrote it like I saw it.
So she still has some song left. Shoot him.
Time's wasting.
Shoot him.
Just let
Shoot
it
him.
be interesting.
Maybe actually.
Fools. Let's make this quick.
And actually, let's just spend them. 7 seconds. Why? How did he got 23? He rolled a 20. Okay, good. We should be fine. Or not. Good thing I healed Lindsay up.
Anything else?
Oops.
Adventures call to them.
Does she have any of those spells up? Oh, she does. Okay. That's definitely somebody else's voice. The spellcasting does remind me a little bit of
What have we
Baldur's Gate and Neverwinter Nights, though.
feeling it? How would
Yeah, of course we need that money. Okay, now we're burdened. So which ones are most valuable? I sort by weight. In ascending order. No, it's fine. So these are worth the least. So there we go. Those weight 10 and were worth 1, so obviously not worth carrying around. Dragging around, I should say. Right, well, we're approaching ye old slime again.
And so they walked on.
No. No, Lindsay. All right. Okay, well, once again, we're here. Now, this fight hasn't been proving to be too troublesome, but that basically means that we're probably going to die right now. As long as we win the initiative roll on the old
You cannot
undead elf.
me.
Did we? Oh, she won. Nice. So no surprise round. I don't know. Actually, charging is still good because I think you get a small attack bonus boost. And basically focus on the same guy. Nice.
Unworthy.
Yeah, oh, 2 from charge. That's not bad, actually. And this should just be a matter of waiting for the rolls to happen for us. Oh, he succeeded? I think he has like 90% chance to fail. Oh well, I guess 10% chance, 10 rounds. That might have lasted 10 rounds actually. Oh, come on, that was a crappy roll. Let's heal her up to full though this time. We'll learn our lesson from the previous. Well, actually, I think we were full against the slime. Let's see, I think it was 1, 2,
I always have a second plan.
3, 4,
State your
5. Alright. We're not gonna die to the slime again. We're gonna die to something else. Alrighty. Let's see.
Scared? You should be.
Stop it. Okay, we don't have anything. Oh, we do have a wand of magic missile. Okay, Linzers. Just do that. He has one left. I can still do that. Shoot him.
Wretched things.
Okay. Do that. I have this one. Oh, it's. Oh my god, no, not again.
This was not supposed to happen.
Okay.
Miserable.
You gotta be joking me. I've never had trouble with this slime before, and now it's suddenly. I've never actually tried to kite anything in this game. Oh, okay, GG. Right, I think that's enough for tonight. Yeah, you know what I'll do? I'll just create the character so that we can start tomorrow without the character creation start stuff. Now it just feels like impossible. Like, how the hell am I supposed to kill that thing? And up to now, I never had a problem with it. Like, I've run through the mansion a bunch of times without any problems, and now suddenly it's decided to make that into a problem. Let's use a blonde. Pathfinder portrait. You know, they want us to use that portrait. Okay. You know, I get like really stubborn when it comes to these things, and I can't accept losing so often. So now I'm gonna get through it with this character, whether the game wants me to or not. Maybe Expeditious Retreat. I don't know why. Want that month? Is it July 31st? All right, and white and green. Okay.
Our skin.
Where are you? Oh, right.
Hush!
tidings. Unfortunately,
And then I thought,
I'm just going through as quick as possible. Oh no, I got shield now. Oh well. I guess I might use it against this stupid slime. Okay, I think Jaethal has some buff spells, but I had to use both her heals on her, so we couldn't use. But she has one in her quick slot, so we'll definitely use the buff in her quick slot as well for the slime. Get out of my room. Shoo shoo. Chop chop. Okay. Yes, I am. Okay, let's call that a decent start, right? I forgot if I actually equipped my... I think I did actually in the previous run through. Let's also turn that off. There. Grab that. Grab that. Right over there. Yeah, if you right click on black areas, you run faster. So I know a lot of people who still play this game play with a mod called Call of the Wild, which basically adds a bunch of classes and some races even, I believe. But I don't really enjoy modding this. Sometimes modding these games can be really good, but for me the game is more than complex enough and doesn't actually require any more content or builds, because I just feel like those kind of mods always break the game. Like they make way too many powerful combinations possible, and there's a reason why the devs didn't add them into the game. And I think Call of the Wild is an excellent example of that, in my humble opinion. Of course, I can't fault you for using it if you like it, but it's just not for me. Perfect, perfect, perfect. This is what we like to see. Now, oh my, you're joking, right? Well, GG, I believe. How did they get sneak attacks? How do they get sneak attacks?
This was not supposed to happen.
All right, that was a quick one. So, okay, Pathfinder portrait didn't work. Maybe we just need to go with something totally different. A different kind of portrait. I just get super stubborn with this kind of crap. What's that? It's some kind of midget. Midget is not politically correct, I know. She's an elf, isn't she? A bit porny for my taste, though. That one, no, I don't. After all, I didn't like it at all. Actually, it looks stupid. Okay. Maybe we need to show off some more magic, because that's what we are after all. Magical archer elf. Okay, let's go for the hot one. This color? Or that color? This color, probably. And then... green and brown. So this is brown, I believe. No, this one. Oops, sorry. This one, that for sure, and then this one, that. Perfect. Okay. 16, down one, up one left. Tink, 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 tink. Point blank shot. See, there is something to be said for starting with human just to be able to get the 2 feats that allow you to like shoot normally into combat. Oh well, maybe we'll start with a grease instead. That wouldn't be bad either. 31st 7 was no good. More one. Let's go. Okay, once again into the breach, my friends. This is slightly embarrassing. It's a good thing no one watches my streams. It really is. It would become pretty sad if people actually watched how often I've died there. I should probably actually post my runs on Reddit. Don't like it when people do that, but I probably should. And on Steam even.
Unfortunately.
The reason I decided to do this is because I enjoy watching Daviorn, who's a Baldur's Gate 2 streamer. Though he doesn't stream that often, but I do enjoy it, and he's really good at Baldur's Gate. And basically I thought maybe I can do the same for Pathfinder Kingmaker. Well, no, actually, I started playing KOTOR. And we're in quarantine here. And my wife said, why don't you just start streaming? Because you watch streams. You know, why don't you just try? And, well, that's how I started streaming.
Help! Help! You can't.
And then you start thinking about what you like to stream, what, like, you know, start thinking more about content-wise. What is actually fun to watch. And I think challenge runs are generally quite fun to watch. So I decided to try to focus on those kind of playthroughs. But I might have picked something that's too challenging. Maybe I should put the difficulty to challenging actually for a hardcore playthrough. Maybe that's fair. Yeah, if this lasts much longer, but yeah, yesterday I seem to be doing better than today. It's just not my day, I think. Can't even get through the mansion today. It's embarrassing. And then I promised myself I'd take a Miri, but we haven't been able to get that far. That's a little bit sad. Right. Okay. So let's let's not turn it on now. This is an impossible to lose fight, literally. Watch me lose it. Nah, it's literally impossible to lose.
You're just in time.
Right. Let's not forget to wear my armor and his ring. Okay. This is where we died a moment ago, right? Okay. Turn off spell combat. Turn that on. Start singing. Right click that. Right click. I mean, I don't know what else you can do here. Like literally, this is all there is. Luck be a lady. Okay, luck is a lady. Oh my god! Like, how are they getting sneak attacks off at me? I don't get it. I should probably read the combat log. I'm just curious. Am I flat-footed? So I lost the initiative check or something? But after we killed one of them. I guess that's all. Initiative checks are actually pretty important in this game. Nice. Okay, now he can stop casting Magic Missile. Just go for daze. The two of them casting daze on him should be fine. And if we die, I'll have Lindsay heal us. Oh, I thought I told him to cast daze. Anyway, doesn't matter. Alright, Lindsay. Just use this. How dead are we? Pretty dead. Alright, we got him. We used our strongest heal, but... Alright. Because I'm really curious how this build will play, how it'll play out compared to the Elder Scoundrel Archer. Because with this build I'll be able to cast Empowered Hellfire Rays on level 8. But right, that's so late in the game. I'll probably never get there with the no reloads the way it's been going. Like, I'll definitely make a small mistake somewhere along the way, I feel like.
Serves you right.
But it'll be a good lesson.
Time to get my hands dirty again.
Okay, Mary, come on. God, May. I rolled a 1 and 1 and a 2. Anyway, it doesn't matter at all. This is another fight that you can't lose. Okay, cutscene time. It does make Cone of Cold look pretty good. But unfortunately, like at the end game or after the mid game even, most of the enemies are Wild Hunt and those are all immune to cold. Which I find really stupid. Like, you have such a, you know, who doesn't love the sound of ice crunching death? Shattering stuff. Path of Exile, that's the only reason you play cold based builds, just to be able to shatter stuff. Alright, so we don't have any extra magic missiles this time. We have one on her. Let's use Arcane Weapon.
I wrote it like I saw it.
Sing. No, no, no. What are you doing?
Time's
Okay.
wasting.
Yeah.
You deserved it.
Let's make this quick.
God. I think we're getting screwed on the initiative rolls more than anything else. See if you can kill 3 of us.
Any last wishes?
Perfect. Not too worried about Lindsay being low. Hey. Why can't we do that against a stupid slime?
Applause, please.
What have we hit? Who said we were? How would?
Right. We are stealing it. Alright. Getting close to ye old slime once again. So we're overburdened. That's weird. Oh, okay. It's this thing. Jaythel is by far the most annoying character in the game. No, she's not. She's actually not a badly written character, but her voice set is annoying. No, not you, Lindsay. Stop it.
Be and try.
So this is basically 200 experience for the main character. So what happens is when characters leave your party, and rejoin, they'll be put to your main character's experience. So that's why it's nice and them leaving your party definitely happens all the way at the end of the game. But also for some of the personal quests and even like some other side quests in between, sometimes one or two will leave the party. If you know where this happens and which ones will leave, you can abuse this a little bit by making sure that your main character is a bit over leveled by also like doing like big persuade checks or skill checks on their own. That's why I like to give my main character trickery always in the beginning. Because it allows for some free XP, and later on trickery XP doesn't increase as much. So it becomes pointless after like a level 8, 9 around there. But then the persuade checks start kicking in, and you, like in Armax Tome, you can get a huge persuade check. If you have party sharing disabled, you keep it for your main character. It's like 200,000 or 300,000 XP, a couple of levels at that point. It's super good. Okay, I was just worried that she's gonna get one shot there.
This is where I step in.
This body holds no
Oh,
more.
come on. Yes, it holds a little more.
This
Oh, you
can't
gotta be
be over.
joking me.
Can we retreat now?
I think we're gonna lose here.
What a miserable last chapter.
Okay. Oh my god, I forgot to wear a different bow. That would have been 8 damage anyway. It's gonna get an attack of opportunity and kill me here. Okay, now we got him. But yeah, this is no good obviously. Look how close to dead we all are. How we're gonna kill that slime. Oh well, we got him at least. Oh, she got affected by color spray, did she?
Share your will. Kashani Savitur.
Alright, that was decent. Could probably use another one though.
Kashani Savitur.
Nice.
And Lindsay was called forth.
Okay, she's fine. Heal me. Okay, that was a decent roll at least. That was a crappy roll. She still has that. Alright. Let's see if we can kill the old slime. The old slime. Need to not forget to use all the buffs that we have available. Okay, it was 1, 2,
Speak.
3,
Enlighten me.
4,
What troubles you?
5. All right.
Your side.
You have my attention.
The problem with these guys, they just don't do any damage.
Patience is running thin.
Well, okay.
Request.
She has this. I have this. Okay.
Can you make an epic pose? I need
that's a better start. I think we should be alright. We'll just make it
Can't be over.
let's just make it sure. That's a sure thing by casting that magic missile. But now the next fight is going to be tricky. Tricky, very tricky. With Jay still being so low.
I always have a second plan.
I don't want him to use those potions. Well, I think we have to.
Anything is possible.
And this is why Jaythil sucks. You can't heal her. And she's not affected by a lot of buffs either, like enlarged person.
State your desire.
Can she still sing? No, she cannot. Daze him.
You right.
I deserve better.
Daze him.
Just die already.
Okay, great. Oh, come on. Oh dear, this is not going well. Can he use this one magic missile? What's his UMD score? 9, so he should be alright with that. Okay.
Protect me now.
Last chapter.
No. He needs to cast
Time to
Daze.
get my hands dirty again.
Okay, and she needs to run. You have to be kidding me. Alright, that's enough for today. Well, I hope you guys at least enjoyed that stream. More than I did. And I'll catch you all on another day when we try to get through Eldori's Mansion on a hardcore, no reload run. Take it easy, have a good evening. Billy